My son and I have had the opportunity to do some high altitude treks and climbs around the world. And a few years ago, we were headed to Everest Base Camp. And I don't know how high we were, 15, 16,000 feet on our way to the camp. And we came into this village and saw this beautiful red helicopter. And I think the reason I remember it to this day, in part, was it was so striking against the snow-covered mountains. It was fire engine red, and it was sitting there, and it was just so picturesque. I mentioned it to our guide, and I said, "Man, that's just beautiful." And he said, "Well, yeah, yes, you should pay attention to where we are." And I said, "What does that mean?" And he said, "Well, if we have any difficulties between here and where we're going, we'll have to get you back here to get you airlifted out." And I said, "Well, you got a helicopter, right? If we've got challenges higher on the mountain, why couldn't you just come get me?" And he said, "Oh, you don't understand how helicopters work." And I said, "Well, obviously not." And he said, "They can't fly up there. The air is too thin." I said, "Interesting." So what's that got to do with this high performance organization idea? Some people want a shortcut to the top. Just bring the helicopter. Let's just figure out a way just to do the execution part. There is no shortcut. The way to build a high performance organization is you gotta climb. You gotta start with a bet on leadership. And then you've gotta do the hard work to align and help people act as one. And then you've gotta help people raise their level of care by winning the heart. All of this to enable you to excel at execution. There's no shortcut. You got to do the work, but the journey is part of the process. It's part of the joy. It's part of the privilege that you and I have as leaders. You can build a high performance organization. You just need to make a decision and start climbing.